So the offense lining up 1st and 10. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now Ryan on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Simple slant route and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more. Freeman again. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. So now a 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary. A nickel look. Ryan on the screen. This is Coleman. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Fourth down. Here's Ryan. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Shea McClellan coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Screen pass to Blunt. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Brady to throw on 2nd down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Grady Jarrett coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Third down and 4. Brady going to throw. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. Here's the battering ram, Blunt. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 6 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
I am shocked that they would go for it there. Talk about a gutty call, but that's all about having faith in your offensive line, and they come through there on 4th down.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Unable to connect on the first. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second down now after the incompletion. Blunt, the lone running back. Brady will try again on second down. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Being chased down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Vic Beasley able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. Brady gives now to Blunt. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
And LeGarrette Blunt just does not go down easy. You know, from my experience as a defensive back, this was a difficult guy to try and tackle because of the force that he runs with, and he's not going to be daunted no matter it's the first quarter or the fourth quarter, Brandon.
Well, what shocks me about last year, 18 touchdowns. I mean, the yards were pretty good, 1161. But when I think of New England, I don't think of a running back getting 18 touchdowns.
You know, that to me, it was the combo that made the 2016 season for him. Most yards in his career, most touchdowns in his career by far. And he's the type of guy that, hey, you want to give it to me inside the 5? He doesn't believe anyone's going to stop him.
Now a play fake here on first down. And complete on the right side. It's Tammy. It'll go as a gain of 12. And it'll give the Falcons a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
7 yards on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. From back at the 3 now. This is third and goal.
Well, this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand. Back-to-back sacks, starting with first and goal.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Jabal Sheard in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. They're going on fourth down. It's Ryan. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. So the Patriots coming out now. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good. When you know you've got to...
Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll run again with Blunt. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Vic Beasley able to make the tackle.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and has been that way the entire game.
Chris Hogan, and right side caught Hogan. And all the way in, touchdown, New England. Chris Hogan, 66 yards. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. One receiver left, 2 to the right. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 16 yards there. And the Falcons are going to get a first. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Jones has it. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think
that he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Danny Amendola on the return. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
The former Bill, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And fourth down coming up. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. Screen pass to Blunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They go play action here on 1st down. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taylor Gabriel, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Oh, well, you mind if we go off topic for a second?
No, let's go.
I like to do that randomly. AFC playoff contenders for this year that didn't make it last season. Who do you have that might get in?
Well, I think Cincinnati, they'd have an offseason that's calm, and they go into this season and try and get back to the playoffs where they had been perennials. How about Denver?
Yeah.
Remember last year, they didn't have the quarterback to start. Trevor Siemian played pretty well overall, but maybe they can get solidified there and ride that strong defense right back into the playoffs. I'm going to give you a couple a little bit off the pace. Indianapolis cannot afford to squander Andrew Luck, one of the better young quarterbacks in the game. They've got to get back to the playoffs. And Buffalo, brand new head coach, brand new people running the ball club. Let's see if they can figure it out, because I think defensively they can be awfully strong.
18 yards there and a first down. And I put my first tally mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
I think it may be the first of many, because once they get going, look out, things tend to snowball. Tom Brady trusts Gronk as much as any receiver I think he's thrown to in his career, and it's evident
and
when you see that.
Saying something.
That's saying something right there, but he's earned it.
Let's look ahead for a quick minute. We don't have the schedules yet for next year, but what we do have are the 5 international games that will be played, 4 in London and then 1 again in Mexico. Jacksonville, Baltimore, Miami, New Orleans, Cleveland, Minnesota, Rams, and Arizona. Those in London, and then Mexico's going to get a great game. The Raiders and New England.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And just think about the ones in London. Remember, they're splitting them between the 2 different stadiums in London, so they get a different flavor in all these places. But Mexico, for the 2nd straight year, the Raiders are coming to town. That should be a whole lot of fun.
Should be a ton of fun and a very good matchup. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
4th and 1. I don't think Wild Horses could have dragged that quarterback off the field. He was motioning to go for it from the start. And sure enough, it's the ground game that gets him the first down.
Another pistol look here. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Tackle made there by Robert Alford.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
It'll be a gain of 6, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. going to go on 4th down. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jalen Collins. And his guys are going to get the football at the 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Ryan. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Chris Long in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. On 2nd down, Ryan. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Chris Long in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down. 3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. They'll indeed go for it. And now he's going to go down in the end zone. Down goes Matt Ryan, and that's a safety. Well, this whole line, they've had trouble with a pass rush all game long. This time it cost them 2 points.
I mean, you've got a quarterback back there who's running for his life, and he's had no time to throw the football. They've sacked him time and again, and this time they do it in the end zone.
You said it, partner. No time, none whatsoever.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit. Because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
20, 53.
Brady looking to throw. He was so ready to get to part 2 of the screen, he forgot part 1, couldn't get the ball. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Four down. 220, 380. Watch the 12. Check it. Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift. 53.
Here's Blunt. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And we've arrived at the 2-minute warning here in half number 1. Brady gives this one to Lewis. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Brady to throw on 2nd down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Like it. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. 20. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just died.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Now Dion Lewis to return. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And the 2 points always stings, but they can put this in the end zone. You could make it a two-score swing.
That stinging is probably that shot you take to the body. But now they can hit them in the chin with a big one, can't they? I mean, they can come right up and smack them and really create a great advantage for themselves.
An opportunity to take advantage. We'll see if they do just that. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Now it's Ryan. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. Tevin Coleman, 91 yards. And the Falcons add on.